I hadn't planned on standing that close to her. She was sitting at her desk, focused, shoulders slightly tense in that way people get when they're trying not to be distracted. Paper spread out, lamp casting a soft glow across the room. I told myself I was just grabbing what I needed, nothing more. I stepped behind her, careful not to rush, and bent down to reach for the folder on the lower shelf. That's when it happened. I misjudged the distance, or maybe I didn't. As I leaned in, she shifted in her chair at the same time, just enough that when I looked up, her face was right there, too close. Our foreheads nearly touched, close enough that I could feel the warmth of her skin without actually touching it, close enough that I noticed the subtle pause in her breathing, the way it caught just for a second. Neither of us moved, not back, not forward. The room went quiet in that way it does when something unscripted happens. Her eyes lifted to meet mine, wide at first, surprised, then steady, calm, aware. I could have pulled away, I should have pulled away, but there was something about that inch of space between us, that fragile line where intention lives, that made me stay exactly where I was. I lowered my voice without meaning to. "Sorry," I said. But the word didn't carry any urgency. She didn't answer right away. Her gaze stayed locked on mine, searching, reading, not for permission, but for clarity, for whether this moment meant what it felt like it meant. I could see the reflection of the desk light in her eyes. I could feel my own breath slowing, matching hers. I was suddenly aware of everything. The curve of her brow, the way her lips parted slightly, the quiet strength in how still she was holding herself. This wasn't an accident anymore. This was a choice. I shifted just enough that my forehead brushed closer, not touching, just hovering there, close enough that if either of us leaned even a fraction forward, it would cross into something else entirely. She didn't flinch. She didn't retreat. That told me more than words ever could. For a moment, it felt like time had softened, like the world had narrowed down to the space between our faces, the shared breath, the understanding that neither of us was pretending anymore. I straightened slowly, deliberately, breaking the moment without rushing it. Not because I didn't want more, but because I wanted it to mean something. As I stepped back, her eyes followed me, not disappointed, just thoughtful. A quiet awareness settling between us, heavy and unresolved. I picked up the folder like I'd meant to all along, but nothing about the room felt the same anymore. Some moments don't need to go further to change everything. Sometimes getting that close is enough to know exactly what's coming next.